Oh, when I can go to therapy, when I can go to therapy with Jessica Steinman. She's worked with early childhood development associates, and she received her postgraduate training at the Maple Counseling Center. And she's also received her master's degree. Oh my God, I'm so not worthy. She received it in marriage and family therapy, and I know we can all use a little bit of help these days. So I'm thrilled to introduce to you all today Jessica Steinman.
Oh my goodness.
Don't you just love this? I had no
I
idea.
do.
She had a song about therapy.
Who knew? I thought you were going to do the Beatles' Help.
Oh, you know what? That would have been a really good one.
I was like, I wonder what song she's going to put for me. Oh,
I came across it and I was like, I have never heard this song.
That's a good one.
It's your song. It is now your anthem.
You didn't add in there that I'm a former Charlie's Angel.
She is a former Bluebell girl.
Charlie Angel.
Yes, she is. That's how we met. Well, let's go back. So we met. How many years did we go back? Gosh.
8?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
When Jessica was catering director of the Shangri-La Hotel. And she sent me this email saying, I'm having this event. Love you to come along. So I thought, I'm going to go. And I met this amazing, feisty young lady. And we hit it off because we both love musical theater.
That's right. We love music theater.
She's a musical. This woman can sing, ladies and gentlemen. She has the voice of an angel.
Oh.
And I know that because when she came to, so one day she sent me another email telling me that she was going to move on positions. You know, did I have any work? And at that exact moment, I think I was on a ball on the floor crying, going, I need help. I have so much work on. And her little email pinged through and I was like, yes. So she came to work with me. And it was the most amazing time. And while she was working with me, she was training to be a therapist.
Okay.
And then we would take breaks during the day. And during our breaks, we would sing show tunes.
That's right. We would. I put on all that jazz so Charlie can put her leg up in her chair. She just put her leg up.
Dip. And it would get us through any stress, right?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
So this amazing young lady completely changed her career. At what point in your life did you go, this is my vocation, this is what I am meant to do? Because it's a complete change.
Let's see. The G-rated version is that when I was living in New York City, I was running a salon and spa and doing events and doing PR and working for the salon. And I was in a pretty unhappy relationship. And just not fulfilling relationship. Well, that's the G-rated version. And so he had a lot of issues. I had issues because of his issues. And I realized I wanted to help him and fix him, which is a theme.
Of course.
And then, of course.
A little fix
and then, and as I was researching and looking into, hi, Joanne, my first professor at grad school just signed on. We love her.
Oh, that's lovely.
She's the best. She's the best. You need therapy in Pasadena. She's the best. Anyway, just a really unhappy relationship. And so I started looking into sexual issues with men and then sexual issues with women and couples issues. And that's when I started realizing I could do this. I wanted to be a therapist. So I moved from New York to LA and life happened. So I didn't start off right away and got the job at the Shangri-La as a bartender and then the event director. And that's when I started grad school. And it was the first time when I went to Maple Counseling Center as my training spot, the first time I sat across a client, I remember who it was. I remember what they were about. And I just remember sitting there, first client, I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I was doing weddings with you and I was doing, you know, all kinds of things. And I'd been a singer and I'd been an actress and I'd run a salon and spa of 180 people. But I just knew in that moment, I am meant to do this. This is what I'm meant to do.
Wow.
And so it kind of evolved and became what it is now. Now I'm running a treatment center and have a private practice and
and you wrote
specialize in a ton of stuff and so you specialize in marriage, family, and sex addiction.
And also child as well?
No.
No, child, okay.
Nope. No children. I love them. I love kids. I don't want to work with children. So the title in Los Angeles, the title for a therapist, the licensing is licensed marriage and family therapist.
Right.
I don't really work with families. I work mainly with couples and individuals, and I specialize in addiction and sex and love addiction. So
Right.
that's a very big, huge problem in our society right now.
Yes.
So I specialize in that as well. So mainly couples and individuals.
Right.
My sister's saying that I'm
She
also
was
a great camp counselor. Yes, I was a great camp counselor too.
I can imagine, because Jessica's very good at rallying people up and getting people to do things and have fun. She's very conscious of how everybody is, how they're feeling, what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah, I can imagine you were awesome at that.
I was.
Oh, I can imagine. And I can only imagine with what is happening in the world right now that you are inundated with people, and this is a very serious subject, isn't it?
Yes.
People are really, really struggling right now with worry, anxiety, stress, not sleeping, drinking too much.
Yeah.
What are you finding right now? Oh, she's also a great clinical director. Yes, she is, because she's super smart.
Very sweet. Who's that?
Very
Who's Ginger Wellness LA? Oh, that's Grace. That's one of my therapists at the treatment center at Westwood.
You'll love wherever you go, Jessica. Just so you
know. Oh, thank you. I love all the people. They love me too.
How are you coping with what are people coming to you right now with their main stress?
The majority of people, whether it's in the treatment center, but also in private practice, just people in general, friends and family are, going through it. Colleagues are going through it, of an extreme amount of depression, an extreme amount of fear, and fear is the root of anxiety. So anyone who says they have anxiety issues, or I'm having anxiety attacks, or I'm a super anxious person, what meds can I go on? That's actually fear. So people don't know that usually. So we're in a really scary time. And it's a time where we're being inundated with information, some true, some false. And the news is telling us stay in, and people are dying. And, I have many, many, many friends in New York. I've lost 2 friends in New York because of this.
God, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So there's this constant fear of, am I going to get it? What's going to happen? What's going to happen to the economy? I think that people are very scared about what's going to happen. To their jobs? Are they going to be able to work if they're not working? What am I going to do with money?
Yeah.
Are we going into a second Great Depression? So that's causing a lot of fear, and all of that is going to create this just constant spin and ruminating of fear of what's going to happen. What if, what if, what if, what if, what if? And so a lot of people are reaching out to deal with that,
Miss Glorious White here, she's written up, she suffers from anxiety all her life and she has tremors. What advice do you give to your clients that come in, and to someone like Miss Glorious White here who suffers from anxiety?
Well, anxiety is a big one, and it's really hard. A lot of people, we're sort of a society, even all the way out in England, anywhere, we're in a time where people want things fast. And give me a quick tip, give me something to do, give me an app, give me a website, give me a tool. And when you're dealing with depression and anxiety, it goes a lot deeper than just a quick fix, right? So the one thing I'll say to anyone who's suffering from anxiety or depression, and they are very linked, is you have to see a therapist, right? So if you can afford a therapist, see a therapist. Check in with your insurance company to see if you can see one that takes insurance. A lot of people don't take insurance, so you may have to figure out if you can afford that. But the thing that I think is most important about going to see a therapist is you're going to learn about yourself. So you're going to learn about why you're getting anxious, right? What's the patterns? What happened to you that is causing this extreme reaction? If it's in the current state, then you're going to have to learn certain things, like turn off the news. minimize the things in your life that are causing you that anxiety. I don't watch the news. My family thinks probably I'm living in a little bubble of denial. I know what's going on. I read some headlines and I'll read the news, but listening to the news and listening to interviews and listening to the
It's too
broadcast,
stressful.
it's too much. It's stressful. It's hard.
And there's so much fake news as well out there. We don't know what to listen to.
Fake news and fear mongering and like, okay, you shouldn't do this, you should do that, and this is what's happening here. And it's just, it's scary.
Yeah.
So I see you, Miss Glorious White. Turn the news off.
Turn off the news.
Turn off the news. It hasn't changed. We're all in lockdown.
Yeah.
Stay on lockdown and trust that we will know when we can get out of lockdown. That's the most. Wear your masks. You do all the things that we're told, but you don't need to watch the news. You don't need to watch what's going on, in my opinion, because it's just going to stress you out. If you start breathing heavy, if you start feeling this heaviness in your chest, you know that you're getting stressed and anxious and worried, then don't do it. You know,
do what makes you feel good. Do what
makes you feel good.
Be kind to yourself.
Yeah, you have to be kind to yourself. And there's also, you know, it's a cliche when it comes to therapy, but and in treatment, but finding deep breathing. You know, I hate to tell people, I'm like, just breathe deeply. But it's true. If you sit down and breathe in 6 counts in through your nose and 6 to 8 counts out, and you do that for about 2 to 3 to 5 minutes or longer, you're going to calm your blood pressure down. It's actually physiological. The oxygen is filling your bloodstream and it's going to slow everything down. So it's actually physiologically going to be calming you down. That's why people love meditation. That's why people love yoga. You know, that's why, because you're actually giving your blood oxygen so that it's not racing so fast.
That's two
and your blood pressure goes down. It's science, but you know, we never do it. So deep breathing is really important. And also checking in with yourself. Some of the days you're going to have good days. Some of the days you're going to have really bad days. And like you said, Charlie, be kind to yourself. You know, don't overthink things. Don't overjudge things. If you want to order and take out, order and take out. Yeah. If you want to skip a workout, skip a workout. Yeah. If you want to go for a workout, do a workout. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. There's a great website, psychologytools.com, that has some really good, anyone can go onto it and download tools and things, but they have all sorts of really good ideas on here that people can, you know, go to. Like, and someone says like animals. They said pet an animal, walk a dog, listen to the birds. Even simple things like that, right? Yeah, totally help. Try something new. There is a therapist out there somewhere that has been telling people to hug a pillow and it gives you the same reaction. Charlie knows I am a cross lady, and I say, fuck you and your pillow. Just say how it is. What's on that? Just hugging a pillow does not feel like hugging a person, and the person who thought of that can go fuck themselves, because that's what I think. But I just, you know, there are certain things that do work and are really helpful, and I mean, hugging a pillow is not one of them. For me, it doesn't do that. I miss hugging people. I live alone. Hugging a pillow does not do that for me. I swear to God, my dogs, because I'm hugging my dogs, you know, like I'm squeezing them like it's their last breath. Yeah. And I'm sure they're like, get up. But if you have animals,